In this battle, we are taking on Solway Chris 8. I hope that's how you pronounce it. And I do want to apologize for the lack of uploads lately. Really, the truth is that with high school going on, not only am I a lot more busy, but also the Brick Bron scene, from what I'm seeing, is starting to kind of die out a bit. So it's a lot harder to get in and actually upload because like typically when I do actually have free time and I try and get online, like I literally have to really search. Shout out to this guy for actually taking time out of his day and battling. I could not find anyone legitimately, and he did volunteer to do that. So let's leave with the Coballion. We have Wall Twitch. It has potential to get off to a sweep at the start too, if you get a matchup like this. Now granted, Genesect can get Flamethrower, I'm pretty sure, and it got a special attack boost, but I'm gonna just hope he doesn't have that because I mean we also have Calm Mind, so that's gonna kind of help us with this matchup here, and we do have speed as well. Cobalion is actually a relatively underrated Pokemon, and see if he does stuff like this, that will give us an opportunity to really get ourselves set up, and potentially that could mean a sweep. Now, a water type, or actually, well, I guess the steel and fighting type combination isn't really the best, especially against like poison types, which will be relatively common. But you know, I mean, we do have wall switch. If we really need to use it, it's going to be pretty powerful. So let's just go for a focus blast here. The burn isn't a problem. It might be in most conventional Combalion sets, but this one is a special attacking. I'm pretty sure it has like base 90 special attack, which is about the same as its physical attack. Actually, I'm gonna see. I don't really know its base stats too well. Like the Swords of Justice have pretty weird base stats, except Terrakion. That one has something that you would kind of expect, like a lot of speed, a lot of attack. It's really nice. Okay, so Groudon is gonna come in here. I'm not sure if I want to focus blast. I mean, we do have, okay. Also let's check out our base stats. Yeah, 90 across the board. You know what I'm gonna do here is normally I would focus blast. That would be the like if I wasn't comfortable, that's what I'd go for. But I have a pretty comfortable lead, so I may as well try and just get the most out of it. I don't want to get too greedy here, and end up missing and getting only one kill from this really good matchup here. So we do take the Groudon there with our Z move. That's really nice. Although we are losing a lot of HP. But when the Kyogre comes in, I think I'm gonna just let Cobalion go down. That's probably what's gonna happen. Okay, Mew comes in. We're gonna flash cannon this. That should not be a one shot. It should probably be a two shot kill. But that's not a problem, to be honest. Okay, he has Aura Sphere. I might just wall switch here, to be honest. So we don't really need to lose Cobalion. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, so that we can pick up this kill and then position something like Golurk into the battlefield. Although it's not really going to have a good matchup against Kyogre, so maybe that's not the one I want to bring in. Probably Infernape. Yeah, really none of these Pokemon have a good time with Kyogre. A Tyranitar can switch in. Or not really, it's not comfortable switching, but with Sandstream it does kind of weaken what Kyogre can do. And I do have Tabby Fini too, so... Which one do I want to use? Do we have Fake Out? No, we don't. We do have Close Combat, though. Maybe I will just go for a Close Combat. Or maybe Tyranitar comes in. Because if he doesn't lead directly into the Kyogre, then it should be a good choice, since we can just set up. And yeah, we will get a special defense boost from the Sandstorm. Now, if this is a Primal Kyogre, it will cause us difficulties, although I don't expect that. And he goes into Charizard. Most likely gonna be a Mega. So I'm just gonna go in Dragon Dance because we can take Solar Beam. That's what this is. And if he's going for like Earthquake or something like that, it's not a problem. Like Charizard into Tyranitar is probably one of the worst matchups you can create for yourself. So you know we are comfortable here. I don't really like our moveset we have though. Like Stone Edge is a really low accuracy move. It's not really something that you want to rely on too much. But I mean, like ideally for me, I like a sweeper like Charizard with, you know, Flare Blitz and Dragon Claw, 100% accuracy, so you don't have to really ever gamble. He's probably gonna do a lot more damage here with his Earthquake, but it still shouldn't be a problem. This could if it gets a burn, although it's not gonna do anything. If it burns though, that would be tough. And we do get lucky there. We don't get burned. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my KO. There is no need for me to go for another Dragon Dance because I mean we do have a comfortable lead here, and there's only like 3 more Pokemon left. Kyogre might actually live Stone Edge, although I mean if it does, I don't really care too much because I'll just switch out into something else. So you know this is not really a dangerous place for me to be in. Although yeah, no, I do have Tattoo Fiend. Drizzle is tough, so really in most proper matches you want to switch out. You definitely don't want to have to try this matchup because you can always get opportunities to Dragon Dance, but you don't want to lose Tyranitar for something so stupid. Especially most competitive Kyogres can probably take a +1 Stone Edge if they need to, so it's just something you gotta be careful about. Okay, Greninja probably also gets one-shotted if Kyogre got one-shotted. It just has to hit though. It doesn't, so now his Hydro Pump is going to do a lot of damage, or whatever this is. If this is a Z water attack, it's probably going to one-shot, which is alright. It's not too big a deal. So we do have counters. I really wouldn't even be surprised if Infernape can actually one-shot this for close combat. I don't know if it's going to outspeed or not, but I mean, if it doesn't, then we do have other Pokemon. So this is, once again, not the slightest of my concerns. We do get one-shotted though. Not a surprise because the Sandstorm did end. Okay, well, this is kind of scary now, I'm not gonna lie. Especially if he has a Focus Sash. That could be problematic for us, but, we'll see. Yeah, but now this definitely should one-shot Infernape. And it's definitely set up really nicely. Like, they did do a good job at that positioning. It's now in the rain. It's gonna have amplified damage. Let's just go into Infernape. So, I mean, there's no consequence of doing this. Like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And that's alright. And we do outspeed, so, that's going to be enough right there. In most normal games, this is not a matchup Infernape wins. But right here, since this is not EV trained, we do win. So that right there is going to be GG. Good game.